something that Jay mentioned when he came back from California after working with you was, he was like, we did this session. The guys were like, we should do the shot at this boardroom that we're getting ready. Like we're like a Donald Trump, boardroom. We're all
they were a rowdy bunch.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah. And he was like, and Benj was just like, all right, guys, let's do it. I was like, oh, that's really cool that he was just like, go with the flow. And it's not about an ego trip at the end of the day, no matter how many Instagram followers you might have or whatever. It's just like, make the client happy.
I got a sick shot of that boardroom scene. I don't know about you. But.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, I got good shots. It's not something, that's the thing is like, I think that anytime that you just like even surprise people, because I have it all the time where some bridesmaid will like, suggest something that I'm like, oh my gosh, there's in my brain, just going like, there is no way that is like, I'm just thinking internally, this is a bad idea. This is not going to look good, whatever. And then I'll also often see like my client, like the bride or the groom or whoever it is, kind of going like, or they'll try to shut that person down.
Oh, he's Benj, he's an expert.
My goal,
don't talk
even
to
if,
him.
yeah, even if, well, I think it's just like, no, he doesn't do that. But my thing is like, if I can just make like positive deposits like that all day long by just, if someone suggests doing something, even if I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not going to work. I'm like, yeah, totally. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And then that usually just changes the mood and the atmosphere of everything. Because if you're just like agreeing and being positive, what's it going to take you like 2 minutes?
Totally.
Like to do something, even if you think it's like the worst idea in the world.
Yep.
Like in my mind, I'm praying that like they're never going to show that photo, or not that one, the boardroom one, but other like ideas
Certain
that I've not
photos.
Even worse, that
liked
it blows
or whatever,
up on
aesthetically
Instagram.
or whatever.
You start getting asked
But,
if you can do that shot at every wedding by all your clients.
Yeah.
Could you do the one where
I've had
leaning
similar
over,
things.
making cute faces?
Yeah. But the thing about that is then like I'm not gonna have if I have a bad interaction with someone early in the day because I've shut their idea down or whatever, that's just gonna screw up every other interaction I have with that person.
Totally.
And so if I can just go into it going like, oh yeah, totally, let's do this. It's not gonna take me any time. It's not gonna really matter in that overall thing, but it's gonna put a positive, like this guy's game to do whatever we need to do impression on everyone's mind. You know what I mean?
if they like you when they're sober, they'll love you when they're drunk.
Yeah.